Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Pumphrey. All of my CES first graders, we miss you so much and we wish that we could be there with you at school, but this virus is keeping us away. But please just know that we miss you so much. We think about you often and we just want to do a quick lesson for you so that we can act like we're at school anyway and maybe help your moms too and take some of the burden off of them. So I'm here today to give you our first lesson for Unit 9, Week 3. So we're going to go through everything that you would learn this week. First of all, I want to give some shout outs. I got to give a couple of shout outs. Last week for our ready reading, Cooper Buckles had all of his minutes, 45 minutes in reading, and 100% accuracy. Way to go, Cooper. I am super proud of you. Connor Peterson, he also had his 45 minutes of Already Reading at 100% accuracy. So good job, Connor. Very proud of you. And then Lim Weingarten had his 45 minutes of Already Reading at 100% accuracy too. Whoop, whoop. Good job, Lim Weingarten. I also want to give a shout out to Elizabeth Tyler. She had her 50 points. I think this was before we left, but didn't get to do a shout out for her. So she is now in the 50-point club for AR test. Very, very proud of you. Way to go, Elizabeth. We are now, as a class, at 682.2 points. So I plan to read a book to you every day, and I want you to go right after we finish and test on that AR book so that we can hopefully get 1,000 points before the end of the school year. Can we do it? I think we can. Y'all just keep reading and testing, okay? All right, let's get into our lesson. If you look, you'll see your weekly newsletter, just like we always do, and it has the skills for each week, okay? Here are your high frequency words that you need to be practicing on every single day because you have to know those in 3 seconds, okay? So practice these every single day because these are the words that you will see every day in your reading books. Everywhere that you go, you'll see high frequency words. So be practicing these so that you know them in a snap. First one is, say it with me, 3. Spell it. T-H-R-E-E. What's the word? 3. Next one is hold. Spell it for me. H-O-L-D. What's the word? Hold. Next one is only. Spell it for me. O-N-L-Y. What's the word? Only. Next one is hour. Spell it for me. O-U-R. What's the word? Hour. Next one is find. Spell it for me. F-I-N-D. What's the word? Find. Next one is buy. Spell it for me. B-U-Y. What's the word? Buy. Next one is better. Spell it for me. B-E-T-T-E-R. What's the word? Better. Next one is us. Spell the word. U-S. What is it? Us. Next one is has. Spell the word. H-A-S. What's the word? Has. Again, please practice these every single day so that you know them in a snap, okay? Also, I wanted to tell you on my class website, go to www.misspumphreyskinderpage.com and it will have a link that will go to a sight word list. On that sight word list, it has all the sight words that you need to know before the end of the year. So there's also little tips that you can do to practice those sight words, whether it's making flashcards out of those index cards I sent home with you, making them with Play-Doh, writing them in sand, writing them with sidewalk chalk. Whatever you can do, practice those high frequency words so that you know those in a snap and you're ready for 2nd grade, okay? All right, our next skill, after you do your high frequency words, we're going to go over to our Step Right Up spelling words. So here are our spelling words for this week, and if you look, you see our spelling patterns for this week. And our spelling patterns there are several, okay? First one is, we know what this card is. This is Pam the Lamb. Remember, Pam the Lamb has the story of, I'm Pam the Lamb. I am. This is how I tell my mommy where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pam the Lamb. I am. This is how I tell my daddy where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pam the Lamb. I am. This is how I tell my brother Sam where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pam the Lamb. I am. Can you help me tell my family where I am? Ah, 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 ah. And if you look, we see that it is a what color letter? Red letter. That's correct. That means that it is a vowel. And how many vowels do we have? 5. Remember them? A, E, I, O, U. I can name the vowels for you and you can name them too. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. And you can name them too. And if you look, you'll see that it is surrounded by a green box. Green box tells me that it is a what kind of vowel? Short vowel. Very good. And short vowels say different sounds. Pam the Lamb says the sound ah. And remember, if you take a nice juicy red apple off of a tree, you put it to your mouth and you start to take a bite, you say ah, ah, ah. Ah, very good. The next one that we're going to do is another vowel, and it's the same one, except it has a different color. This color is yellow, and yellow boxes means that they are long vowels. Very good. And long vowels do what? Say their name. That's right. So the long A says A. Very good. Here are the spelling patterns that we're going to do this week for A. There are a bunch. We're going to do A, where just A says A. We're going to do A-I blank. And if you look at that real closely, there is a black line that comes after that A-I. That black line tells me that what letter must go there? A consonant. Very good. A black letter has to go in that black line, so a consonant has to go in that blank. This AI blank means that it can only come 2 places. It can come at the beginning, it can come at the middle, but can it ever come at the end? No, because of the consonant blank there, it can never ever come at the end. Then we have the A blank E, and we've done this before. We know that Super E, remember him? He has superpowers. He comes at the end of the word. Okay, his superpower is that he can jump over one consonant building, just one. Can't jump over more than one, just one consonant building to make that A say its name. But when he does that, he loses his power, so he is silent. He can't say anything. So Super E has a special job. He jumps over that consonant building. Remember, it's a consonant because of the black line there. He makes the A say its name, and then he says nothing. He's silent. And then we have the blank A-Y. And if you look, again, blank, it's black, so it means that a consonant has to go there. Very good. So the blank A-Y tells me that A-Y can say long vowel A when it comes at the middle or end. AY can never ever come at the beginning because of the black line there that tells me a consonant has to go there, okay? So all of these spellings are part of your spelling words that you see right here. We're going to go through those spelling words together real quick. The first one is clay. Say it with me. Clay. Spell it. C-L-A-Y. What special spelling do you see there? Yes, A-Y, long vowel A, and look where it comes, at the end. And what is in that blank? A consonant. That's exactly right. Very good. The next one is, say it with me, sack. Very good. Spell it. S-A-C-K. What's the special sound there? Listen. Sa, a, ack. Pam the lamb, short vowel A. Very good. The next one. What's the word? Take. Spell it with me. T-A-K-E. What's the word? Take. Look at the special spelling there. What do you see? You're correct. A blank E. Listen to it. Take. Don't hear the E, do you? No. Super E there at the end jumps over that consonant building K to make the A say its name, and then it says nothing. A blank E, long vowel A. Good job. Next one, say. Spell it with me. S-A-Y. What's the special spelling there? Blank A-Y comes at the end, says long vowel A, and a consonant S is in the blank. Very good. Next one, what is it? Make. Good. Spell it with me. M-A-K-E. What is the special spelling in make? Make. You're right. A blank E. Good job. A blank E comes at the end. Super E jumps over that consonant building K to make the A say its name, and then it says nothing. Next one. What's the word? Day. Very good. Spell it. D-A-Y. What do you see? Blank A-Y again comes at the end of the word. A-Y at the end, and a consonant must go in the blank. Very good. Next one is, this one's a little long. What is it? Paste. Very good. Spell it for me. P-A-S-T-E. Very good. Remember I said a consonant, one consonant. This is one of those special ones where it has the A blank E and the E jumps over the consonant building to make the A say its name. Very good. Next one is pat. Say it with me. Pat. Spell it. P-A-T. Very good. Short vowel. Pam the lamb, I. Very good. Next one is track. T-R, tr. A, Pam the lamb. Very good. And look, I have C-K. Why do I have the C-K? Because there is a short vowel in front of it. Very good. And the last one is past. Spell it with me. P-A-S-T. Consonant blend S-T. Short vowel A again. Very good. Okay? All right, we are going to do some sounding and blending real quick. First one is sound. Next one, sound. A, blend and hold. Fa, sound. T, blend. Fat. Say it fast. Fat. Very good. Next one is BL, blend. Bull. Sound. A. Sound. K. CK. Blend. Black. Say it fast. Black. CK again because there is a short vowel in front of it. Next one. Sound. B. Sound. A. And I have DGE. Remember the DGE says J, J, J. It says that because there is a short vowel in front of it. Very good. Blend. Badge. Say it fast. Badge. Good job. Next one. Sound. W. Sound. A. Blend and hold. Wa. Sound. X. Blend. Wax. Say it fast. Wax. Good. Let's say them together. Go. Fat. Black. Badge. Wax. What do they all have in common? Good. They all have the Pam the lamb sound that says ah, ah, ah. Short vowel A. Very good. All right. Next ones. Let's look. Sound. S. A blank E. Sound, A. Consonant in the blank. Blend, safe. Say it fast. Safe. Very good. What spelling do you see there in safe? Safe. A blank E. Very good. Super E jumps over one consonant building A to make the A say its name. Good job. Remember, it cannot jump over more than one consonant building, just one. Next one, SN blend, sn. A blank E, A, blend and hold, snake, sound, k, blend, snake. Say it fast, snake. And if I add an S to it, it makes it more than one. What does that mean? It's plural. Singular is one, plural is two or more. Snakes. Very good. Okay? What special spelling do you see in snakes? You got it. The A blank E. Good job. Long vowel A. Next one. Sound. D. Sound. A-Y. A. Blend and hold. Day. Say it fast. Day. Very good. Again, look. What special spelling do you see there? Good. Blank A-Y. Notice it comes at the end. Consonant in the blank. D. Very good. Day. Next one. SP blend. Sp. A blank E. A. Blend and hold. Spay. And that E is going to have a special job. It's all one thing, it's going to make the A say its name, but it's also going to make the C say S. So, sp, ace. Say it fast. Space. Very good. Super E here has two jobs, okay? Makes the A say its name and makes the C say S. Again, what's the special spelling here? A blank E. Very good. Okay, let's say them together. Go. Safe, snakes, day, space. Good job. All right, look carefully at those words. Which word there rhymes with race but begins with S? Rhymes with race but begins with S. You got it. Good job. What's the word? Space. Very good. Which word comes or names a color? Which word names a color? Yes, you're right. Black. Short vowel A. Very good. CK because there is a short vowel in front of it. Which word names animals that are covered with scales? Names an animal that is covered with scales. You got it. Very good. Snakes. Snakes. I don't like snakes. Which word names something a police officer wears? What does a police officer wear? You're right. He wears a badge. D-G-E, J, because there is a short vowel in front of it. Very good. Next one. Which word is an antonym of thin? Remember we did antonyms a couple of weeks ago. Antonyms means the opposite. Very good. Synonyms mean the same. Antonyms mean the opposite. So which word here is an antonym or means the opposite of fat? Of thin, sorry. Fat. Very good. I gave that to you, didn't I? Which word describes something a candle is made of? Which one there describes what a candle is made of? A candle is made of, very good, wax. Short vowel A. Very good. Which word rhymes with way but begins with d, d? Day. Good job. A-Y at the end says long vowel A. And the last one there is safe. And I hope you are all staying safe through this virus. Good job on those. Keep practicing these spelling words and know your sound spelling patterns. Know A blank E, A-I blank, and blank A-Y, and know Pam the Lamb ah, ah, ah. Good job. All right, we're going to go now to our story for this week. And our story this week has some very special vocabulary words. And we're going to look at our vocabulary words real quick. And we have, first one is freedom. Freedom. And freedom is being able to do what you want. Freedom, being able to do what you want to do. Next one is horizon. Horizon is the place where the earth seems to meet the sky. That is the horizon. The next one is miner. Miner. And a miner is a person who works in a mine. It has that suffix er, which means the person who or one who. So miner is the person who works in a mine. And then the next one will also come from your decodable book for this week. It is skyscrapers, which are very tall buildings. Do we see many skyscrapers here in Jackson County? No, not really, not at all. We usually see those in the bigger cities like Chicago and New York. The next one is tribes. Tribes. And tribes are people with the same language and beliefs. We are going to talk about all 5 of these words in our story called America Is. And I have a student anthology here that I'm going to use to read. And tonight, or today, I say tonight because it was used to be your homework, but now it's your daily work. So today you are going to be using your study guide right here. After you do the pages in the story in the anthology, you're going to do the first 4 questions of the study guide. So I'm going to read the first 4 questions, and when we read, I want you to holler stop when you hear the answer, okay? Freedom is blank. Freedom is blank. That's number 1. When you hear what freedom is, holler stop, and we're going to write the page number that we find it on. Number 2, what does America's name mean to people all over the world? You're going to holler stop when you hear me say what America means to people all over the world. We're going to find it in the text. Holler stop. We're going to write it and then the page number that it's on. Number 3, what do the stars on the flag represent? When you hear that answer, holler stop. And we'll write what the stars on the flag represent and the page number. And number 4, what do the stripes on the flag represent? Okay, when you hear that answer, holler stop, and we'll answer it with the page number, okay? So keep those in mind as we read. America Is. America is the title of the story. It is written by Louise Borden. What does she do? You're right, she wrote the story. She is called the author. It's illustrated by Stacy Chouette. What does she do? Yes, she drew the pictures and she is called the illustrator. Now, normally the genre here is a narrative nonfiction. And normally when we have a nonfiction story, we have real photos. However, in this story, a narrative nonfiction, you can see that it is drawings. There is an illustrator, okay? We know that a nonfiction usually means that it's a what kind of story? It's real, that's right. It has real people, real events, real places. So a narrative nonfiction is real. The people, the places, and the events are real. And the author, which is Louise Borden, she's going to use some descriptive language and imagery to create a story with facts. What's facts? We've done fact and opinion. Fact is something that is real, something that you can prove. Very good. And the author, Louise Borden, is also going to develop strong plots and characters and or themes in this story too. So we're going to talk about that as we go through the story, America Is. And the essential question is, what does America mean to you? I want you to think about that as we read this story. What does America mean to you? All right. The first page you're going to read is pages 270 to 281. So I'm going to start off with pages 270 to 281, and I'm going to stop there. America is our country. It is the place we call home. We are the nation whose name means freedom to people all over the world. What does America's name mean to people all over the world? Freedom. Very good. Good. I think I heard somebody holler stop. I'm just kidding, I didn't. What is freedom again? Being able to do what you want. Very good. Page 274. America is 50 states from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific Ocean and beyond. The United States of America. Some states are big, some states are small. 13 of the states are very old. The rest later came, one by one. America is a flag of stars and stripes. 50 stars for the 50 states we have now. 13 stripes for the 13 states that began our nation. So what did the stars on the flag represent? You got it. Very good. The 50 states that we have now. And what do the 13 stripes on the flag represent? Very good. Those are the 13 states that began our nation. America is the pledge we say at school. We talked about pledge a few weeks ago. When we have the Pledge of Allegiance, when you make a pledge, you are making a promise. Very good. So, can you say it with me? Hand over your heart. It's in the story. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is the song we sing, hands over our hearts. Oh, say can you see, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I would sing it, but Miss Pumphrey can't sing very well at all, so I'm just going to read it. And that is our national anthem. We talked about that a few weeks ago too. That's our country song. America is old barns and country roads, fields of corn and wheat, and farmers who work sun up to sundown. American farmers grow food that feed families all over the world. When I read that page, I visualize the sun coming up, farmer on his tractor. I hear the sound of the tractor. I smell the dust. I can smell the crops. When you visualize, that helps you understand a story better. So always visualize in your head the events that's happening in the story so you can understand the story better and be a good reader. That is the end of the lesson for today on our vocabulary. Practice those as you practice your story. Think about the vocabulary words that you are finding in the story and what they mean in the story. Don't forget to answer questions 1 through 4 after you read all the way to page 281 and stop. Our last thing we're going to do is, I have a story and it is an AR story. So that means that after I finish this story, you can go on your J-Way to Renaissance Learn and you can take an AR test on this and get 0.5 points if you make 100. So listen very carefully to the story, Easter Egg Hunt. I chose this story because, sadly, we are not going to have our Easter egg hunt like we normally do at school. And I miss that so much. But hopefully you'll get to have maybe a family Easter egg hunt at your home. I know that we're not going to get to go out and have any Easter egg hunts with churches and communities, but hopefully you can have a little bit of Easter egg fun at home, maybe boiling some eggs and decorating them, hiding some around your house and things like that. So here's the story, Easter egg hunt, that we're going to read, and it is by Abby Klein. What did she do? She wrote the story. She is called the author. Very good. It is illustrated by John McKinley. What did he do? He drew the pictures. He is called the illustrator. Good job. So listen very carefully to this story, Easter egg hunt, so that you can make 100 on your AR test. It was 1 week until Easter. It's actually about a week now, 6 days until Easter. I was shopping with my mom and I saw a sign. The Easter egg hunt prize is a huge chocolate bunny. Oh my word, I love chocolate. It's my favorite thing to eat. This year, I am going to win it, I said. Maybe you will, said my mom. Oh, I hope I do, I said. The week went by really slowly. It seemed like Saturday would never come. I waited and waited and waited. Finally, it came. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed. I pulled my Easter basket out of my closet. I made an extra big one this year. It has to hold a lot of eggs because I am going to win that grand prize. Look at his big Easter basket. I called for my sister, Susie. Susie! What? Susie shouted. Can you come here for a second? Susie walked slowly into my room. What do you want, sharp breath? She said. I was sleeping and you woke me up. I need your help to win, I said. Why did Freddie wake his sister? Yes, he said, I need your help to win. What makes you think you're going to win? I really, really want to, I said. But what about Max? Susie asked. You mean the biggest bully in the whole first grade? I asked. Yes, him. He beats you in everything. He wins because he cheats, I said. But this year, I'm going to beat him. Is cheating good? No. Cheaters never win. Do not ever, ever cheat on anything. Now that you're too old to go on the hunt, can you help me?